Hello, everybody, and welcome to Easy Like Sunday Morning. Are you going to have an easy like Sunday morning? I am. I hope everybody's doing good out there and staying calm and being mellow and working on themselves. Um, I pulled some really good cards for all of us. It's actually a short message. I think right now is a time to observe and work on yourself. We're going, we've been continuing the Great Awakening, the learning with the Tablet, the Halls of Amenti, and Thoth. And what's after the awakening? It'll continue. Maybe it'll continue forever, the awakening. We don't know. But when we do the awakening, what's your wish? What's your journey? We have to think about the journey we're going on and what it's going to be like. You know, uh, Next thing we know, we're going to be in mystery school, and that's going to be really cool, which we already are. But I think the masses of the mystery school will be so much more beautiful. We have a message today. We have a couple messages. We have always have a beautiful divine message. It's 331 of 2024, which is a 15, which is a 6. And I'm going to read this 6 out of the Soul Helper Oracle. But I also have an angel message. Number 6 reveals that uniting and attracting forces are now flowing into you. Make use of them to bring ideas and dreams to fruition. You will find courage and an unusual inner strength. Take a step forward and do not allow anything or anyone to stand in your way. You will be a conduit for the creation of new things. This number's energy field is all about balance and the merging of opposing energies. It brings love, health, happiness, profit, and the fulfillment of dreams. Now, the first ones that I pull in my midnight meditation is the Dreams of Gaia. And then I do a clarifier with the Oceanic Tarot that starts the reading and gets it going in the direction that we need to look at some things. There's a lot of information on the angel numbers that are coming through, and I was kind of floored that they came like that. This is the 6 of air. Solution, compromise, uh, comparisons, open-mindedness, mindfulness, illumination, empathy, and personal power. A time of research and investigation. Look and compare a range of options. Weigh the pros and cons. Be willing to compromise. Don't let rigidity hamper the possibility of success. A moment of empathy. Step into your personal power. Do not discredit what others offer. Yeah, this is a really good card, and I really like this one. If you look at it, she's got rainbows coming out, source, and then she's got the heart right there. And it's dark to light, it's choice. This is a great card. The 6 of air represents a solution born of compromise that lies somewhere in between the black and white. The last reading that you're going to watch pretty soon, it had the polarity, the choice. So we are either or, we're getting the choice. It is our choice that are so often seen as the only option available. Now is a good time to contemplate and compare a range of different options in order to discover the best solution for one and all. Therefore, it is also time for research and investigation. As you consider the options, compare, take notes, weigh the pros and cons for each, there might be a need for compromise to be made, as sometimes in order to achieve our goals and objectives, compromise is required. Now is not the time to prevent an outcome by being inflexible and taking a rigid stance. The 6 of air also represents that singular moment of revelation and illumination when the mind opens and at once understands the extent of the power we have over ourselves Suddenly you see potential in everything. You see how every experience and choice made by you and others has shaped you and your life and brought you to this moment. In turn, you also understand how every choice you make in the present will shape your future. In that moment of recognition, the mind changes in an instant, and so does life itself. The six of air is representing you with the opportunity to act with mindfulness and awareness. From this moment onward, choose to take responsibility for your thoughts, beliefs, and actions, understanding that even by taking a passive or inactive role, by doing nothing, or by allowing others to make decisions on your behalf, you are making a choice. Own it. The only drawback is that you will no longer be able to blame others for stealing your power if it was your choice to give it away. This is your moment to come of age and own your power. The Six of Air signifies an opportunity to empower and illuminate your life by opening your mind. That is a great message. I mean, we have to keep our mind open and aware. Yeah, and the clarifier for that is the 15, the vortex, which is another six. So right now I'm going to stop before I read the vortex, and I'm going to let you know the angel message for that. The angel message for the 666, see, we're going to switch it. Everybody thinks it's such a bad number. It is bad if you make it bad, if you look at it bad. We're going to give you the angel number for the 666. It is a reminder to refocus and find balance. Also, a sign you are putting too much emphasis on material possessions, things like that. Yeah, we talk about that. Or you are not being true to yourself. All about balance and embracing self-expression. Pay closer attention to how we work through problems and whether we are cultivating communication to help us I can hardly say, overcome and find peace of mind. The same thing basically is what that just said. I think that just said that, didn't it? Let me go back. Wow, it did. Okay. Okay, the Six of Air signifies an opportunity to empower and illuminate your life by opening your mind. And the other one is find peace of mind. So yeah, open your mind and you'll find peace of mind. I like that. That is a great that was a great angel message for that first card and the vortex. Now, that's temptation. Caught in a vortex spinning out of control, a mermaid and merman reach for the ocean surface, struggling against an unfathomable force. They cannot see the source of the vortex. It may be a storm at sea, a hurricane, or a cyclone, but its power over them feels absolute. Yet the waters outside the funnel of the vortex, a symbol of emotional turmoil, appears calm and unaffected by their struggle. The vortex reveals that you have become trapped. You may be enslaved by a job, a financial contract, or love and lust. A common meaning of the vortex is affairs. This situation means you feel you have little power and that another person or other parties have control over you. You may be feeling attracted to a person or situation that will do you no good. For this reason, an additional meaning of the vortex is addiction to substance or to love itself. However, your bondage is an illusion. You can decide to break free whenever you choose. If you decide it's time to break an agreement or habit, do it. It will be easier than you think. Don't let your circumstances dictate who you are. Take back your power. I love that. I love that message because basically it's the whole thing, taking back your power. Hope you brought your coffee because we're having coffee and cards with Fawn tonight. Well, today, but it's midnight tonight. It's like after midnight for me. I'm trying to keep up with these guys, and I'm so busy at this point. Um, I'm just going. crazy, but I just love doing this. This is my zen. And like I said, excuse my itchy nose. Pollen's crazy down here in Florida right now. But it was a beautiful day. Last couple of days, it's been really pretty. They have quit spraying the sky for a minute, and that makes me feel good. They've been passing some great laws in Florida, which I'm very happy about. They passed a squatters law the other day that won't let anybody move in your house and live there. You can call the sheriff and they will come escort them out. You don't have to go to civil actions court or nothing because basically it's breaking the law, it's trespassing, and it's against your constitutional right of freedom. So that was that one. Now we got the 12 of fire, and that is because that is the hero's journey. And that's pretty much what we've been on. Everybody is on a hero's journey. It could be a person of noble qualities, ordinary people who do extraordinary acts, a person who lies, cannot be trusted. Put another's well-being before your own at this time. Accord others with respect and dignity. Avoid gossip. An opportunity for redemption. Give a second chance. And there could be a wounded ego. I'm seeing a lot of ego flying around this world right now. People think they can't let things go. They got to be right. And it's just really sad to see. You can't control it. And you know what? I'm not gonna control things like that. It's gonna have to play out. It's their journey, it's their story, whoever's doing things like that. And they haven't changed. So they need to work on themselves. And in the meantime, they'll try to prove how right they are. And that's just a shame for them, isn't it now? Those who live by the code are loyal, and that loyalty will not waver, even in time when it may not be deserved. They are courteous and respectful. The modern day hero who lives by the code knows that all lasting relationships are built upon foundations of honesty, trust, respect, and loyalty. They are men who honor and respect women, not because they deem them to be weak, but because they are partners, helpmates, life bringers, and nurturers. He is there to protect the one who nurtures. To harm a woman, or worse, a child, is the worst crime he can commit. They are women who honor and respect men, not because they are subservient, but because they are equal helpmates, providers, and protectors. She is the one who nurtures. To seek to make him less or like her is to go against nature itself. They are just and will fight for justice, even when law and justice are in conflict. Those who live by the hero's code will fight to defend those who cannot defend themselves, even if that means breaking the law of the land. They do not delight in the pain and suffering of others. They refuse to partake in gossip or rumors because to do so is to hurt oneself as much as it is to hurt another. Modern day heroes believe in love, commitment, honor, justice, integrity, forgiveness, honesty, respect, and service. These are the core values that inspire them to serve the greater good and to act in a selfless manner. They strive to be the very best they can be for the good of humanity, but remain humble because they do not act in order to gain favor or standing. They also understand that no one is perfect. They are not perfect. They have made mistakes and will make more mistakes. That is why they will also show mercy and give others a second chance and the opportunity to find redemption. When the hero appears in your reading, you are being asked to embrace the code, to act selflessly for the greater good. It is time to be the best person you can be, to resist pettiness and behavior that makes you less than you could be. We cannot all perform heroic feats, nor are we all meant to. However, we can choose to hold ourselves to a higher standard and treat all those we meet with dignity, kindness, and compassion. 100%. When I meet people that are just diabolical and cruel, You'll want to stay away from them as much as you can. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes they're family members or friends or something, but it's just really bad to be around somebody like that. It basically drains your energy. And then you feel sorry for them, but you can't do nothing about it because they're on their own little pitiful journey. Eight of Wands is the clarifier for the hero's journey. All aspects of your life, from love to family, work to create projects, speed up under the influence of this eight. Delays are done with as decisions are made. Words turn into actions, projects, and travel plans fire up, and you find yourself fielding more calls, emails, social engagements, and meeting than ever before. This is an exciting, if bewildering time when everything happens at once. You'll be in constant demand. Take a breath before saying yes to all offers. Choose carefully, and you won't waste time running in circles. Yeah, and we are supposed to get ourselves in balance and serve others. That's what we're supposed to do. And if we're self-service to ourselves all the time, it's not good. Not good at all. The last card we got in the Dreams of Gaia was the Ace of Air. New ideas, personal truths, originality, individualization, motivation, choices, and belief. New personal ideology, unlearn and let go, fact and genuine knowledge, honor personal truths, know your mind. Reality is first conceived in the mind. Be excited and motivated. Are old beliefs sabotaging future goals? The Ace of Air symbolizes a new way of thinking. It suggests that it is now time to let go of old, outdated beliefs and ideas that no longer serve and make way for a new, an independently formed personal ideology. It is time to unlearn and let go of ideas and opinions born of societal conditioning, inaccuracy, and false assumptions, and replace them with ideas born of self-awareness, fact, genuine knowledge. It is also time to recognize both for what they are and learn to differentiate between the two. Its appearance in your reading lets you know it is also time to honor personal truths and that have found foundation in your own experiences instead of embracing the truths of others and making them your own. To do otherwise is to wear an ill-fitted pair of shoes borrowed or stolen from another. While they may protect your feet, they will also pinch and rub, and over time can do more harm than good. It is time to realize that to travel well and to go the distance, you need a pair of shoes that fit well because they are made for you specially. It is the same with personal ideology. Your life experience will offer lessons that impart both practical knowledge and wisdom. Objects analyzed can provide insight and understanding that reveals how your life experiences, thoughts, and emotions influence all of your choices and the outcome born of those choices. Your physical reality is first conceived within the mind. The Ace of Air is offering an opportunity to embrace new paradigms and patterns and to replace those that limit and restrict you. Now you can change your mind, and in doing so, change the way you make the choices that determine your direction and shape your reality. You can cut away all the clouds, judgment, and perception and prevents you from knowing your true mind. Clarity will come with peeling away the layer of imposed dogma and beliefs born of past disappointments and hurts. The Ace of Air also symbolizes a time of feeling motivated and excited by the ideas in your head and your goals and dreams because they are yours. It is time to take them and make them more. This marks the beginning of the individualization process we all must go through in order to realize your fullest potential. I really like these cards today. We are gonna be going through some major things, and we really got to get ourselves balanced out, and we got to work on some things because we have to be ready. I'm working on some other things that I've found, and I haven't brought it out yet because I have not had time to look into it more, but I will for the sake of my soul family and myself, because it was like a eureka moment when I found it. And I have said a few things about it, but I'm gonna look more into it. I found out a few more things. We got a couple more cards that popped out, and I really like these cards because this is where we're going. The Ace of Pentacles, prosperity. Money is coming. You receive a reward or a gift, or you see an opportunity to generate more income through new work or personal projects and relationships. This ace shows stability. An additional meaning of the card is moving to a new home or using money wisely to invest in property. Overall, the Ace of Pentacles reveals a happy, stable, successful time. Maximize your good fortune and make your money work for you. You deserve it. It's time to make a wise financial decision. Beginnings, finances, new jobs, success, property, security, and creativity. Soon we will have it all. We just have to be patient. Now we got a master number 11, strength, and we have the strength to go on. We just have to hold the line, keep your friends and family safe at home right now, and just hang on. It's gonna get better. A merman holds open a fishing net full of thrashing fish. Rather than rip the net apart to free them immediately, he holds his position, which takes strength. He controls the creatures releasing into the ocean, understanding their need for freedom while protecting himself, so he is not overpowered or harmed by them. This card shows patience. Just said we really we really have to be patient. Oh my goodness, I got a frog in my throat. This card shows patience in the face of conflict. You stand your ground rather than being overwhelmed. What opposes you is lower than you are. This may be your own fear, guilt, or other emotions that shake your confidence, or a person who is acting in an unreasonable way by projecting these emotions onto you. Having compassion while keeping your personal boundaries strong and refusing to be taken advantage of shows the strength of your character. And an additional meaning of this card is literally physical strength, a return to vitality. Stand firm, be calm, and take the higher moral ground. This situation is a test of your character, and you are resilient and patient enough to withstand ongoing challenges without panicking or compromise that doesn't feel right. The return to vitality. The return to vitality. We will be returning to vitality. We will get our strength back. We will be healing. We will be getting the gold back. We will be getting a lot of things, and it's going to be beautiful. So right now, we just got to work on ourselves, work on our environment, start to make our home happy and loving and beautiful. That's what we need to do. Now, we also have the practical magic, and we got number 4, step up, Lady of Fire. That's a beautiful card. And it's a little chaotic. It looks a little chaotic. Embody the power and passion of fire to take a stand against injustice and find the courage to use your voice to work for change. Yeah, heaven on earth. Yeah, that's going to be our change. And we have to look at injustice. We have to be the community watching what the corrupt swamp creatures are doing. And most of us know who those are. Those are the politicians, the judges, the corrupt police, the corrupt everything that's corrupt. All of those corrupt people that have been stealing our money and just putting us in prisons and just doing what they're doing. They're supposed to work for us, and we've let them do this. So we need to kind of observe to see who the good guy is and who's the bad guys. Now is a time of great change and transformation within society, with so much potential to make the world a better place, and you have the choice to either stay silent or step forward and speak up. You choose your voice, your strengths, and your experiences to advocate for a new way of doing things, to protect those in danger, those being harmed by the people who should be helping them, those without a voice. It's time to fight for what you believe in, to stop being passive. It's not enough to simply do no harm. You are being called to actively do good. This will require courage and determination, but you have the strength to walk the path of your beliefs and be aligned with who you are becoming. When you draw this card, it's indicating that you are ready to step up and take action for change, to be part of the reckoning that is so necessary right now, to speak up even when it's hard to speak up especially when it's hard. Not everyone in your life will understand or agree with you, and some may even try to stop you. It's okay. Explain carefully, politely, and factually without judgment or anger. Shouting people down or telling them they're stupid will only diminish your cause. Then let it go and focus your energy where it can do the most good. Don't waste your words on those who refuse to listen or persist to your own detriment. You don't have to agree with everyone or everything, but nor should you spend a lot of time around people whose actions or views hurt you or are harmful to others. If you need to pull back from being around them for your own well being, don't be afraid to do that. Become the wise, strong defender of just cause. Leverage your strength, your abilities, your privileges, and your will in order to help. Speak for the voiceless, protect the defenseless, allow empathy to guide you. Empathy is not just about feeling for others, it's also and mostly important about doing. Taking action, putting yourself out there, using your voice for those who don't have one, or fighting to ensure they do. Leading by example, living your talk and integrity through speech and action. Be brave and try to make a difference. Don't let your fear of making a mistake freeze you into inaction, and be open to learning more, adjusting your viewpoint, taking advice and listening well so you can do more and be more. You have the strength and courage to take a stand, so move forward with passion and purpose. Stand in your power and consider what energy you want to give to the world, what actions you want to be known for and judged by, what you stand for and who you will share your platform with and make space for. Reflect on what kind of world you want to live in. You can't change the past, but you can change the future. You can learn the truth, acknowledge the wrong done, and instigate practical changes and speak out. May the flames of justice equally and integrally fill you with bravery and commitment, and the power and passion of fire burn away any fears, doubts, or obstacles, helping you stand up for what is right. Right now in this world, we need more people like that. We've got too many bad people in this world. We've got people that don't look bad on the outside, but when they're inside, they're bad. So we just got to look into everything we think is good and everything we think is bad. It could be the opposite. So we have the Soul Helper Oracle number 6. That's another 6. That's why I read that. We had so many 6s today. Your deepest desire constrain you. Let them go to clear your mind. She's got pearls around her. She's got red roses in her hair. She's got a beautiful bird flying in front of her. She's got the light behind her. She looks happy. To be happy means having no innermost wishes and desires. It is the only way for your heart to be light and your life to be free. The desire for things can prevent you from living in the moment. So make a decision to relinquish this longing. Free your mind and your thoughts from desire and feel how light and peaceful, how peace floods into you. Your destiny has not forgotten you. Everything you wish for and are due to receive will come to you. You do not have to be a slave to your desires. Beauty, wealth, love, and abundance can only be experienced and satisfied on the inside, in the heart. They have nothing to do with matters in the outside world. All you need will come to you. Be thankful for what you have and feel this moment deeply. Dive into it and be free. Gratitude is like a magic key, opening up the moment and leading you to freedom. This card tells you to cleanse your thoughts and focus on everything that you have, your gifts, those you love and admire, and your life. Work especially closely with your power animal, the hummingbird, and it will reveal a life that is vibrant and free, guiding you to your hidden abilities and the talents of your ancestors that have come together in you. However, your mind must be clear and free from earthly desires. Your helpers for the next 21 days, the power animal is the hummingbird, the herbal essence is the rose, the healing crystal is the pearl, and the number is 6. We already read the 6, but I'm going to read it again in case somebody popped in and didn't see the beginning. Number 6 reveals that uniting and attracting forces are now flowing into you. Make use of them to bring ideas and dreams to fruition. You will find courage and an unusual inner strength. Take a step forward and do not allow anything or anyone to stand in your way. You will be a conduit for the creation of new things. This number's energy field is all about balance and the merging of opposing energies. It brings love, health, happiness, profit, and the fulfillment of dreams. Everything is about polarity. It's choice. It's opposites attract. It's telling us that we really have to balance everything out. And if there's violence in your world and there's things going on in your world that you really want to get out of, you need to take a better look at them, step back, see if it's for you. We all change. Message your oracle. This was a really good one. We got some really cool cards. I like this one. And it was really funny when I first looked at this card, I didn't see what the card looked like. It says, let two become one. And when I first looked at this card, it looked, by a glance, it looked like she had a black curly Q on her head or something. And if you look real close, it's him. It's a man and a woman, masculine and feminine. And then they got the dragonfly. So yeah, that's a really cool card. She's got green jewels down here, and my ring is glowing green tonight. Perfect. Green for the emerald tablet. Let two become one. Share yourself with the one you love. Be their best friend and let them be yours. Let your trust in each other be unshakable and your love be strengthening by knowing and accepting each other's flaws and weaknesses. Still loving each other despite them. Give yourself completely trusting that you will not lose your independence or sense of self, but instead become two halves of a stronger, loving whole. That's beautiful. That's a happy thought. Let's see, become a shapeshifter. And she's got the all the tails behind her, and she's got the portal on her third eye. The Kitsu is a shapeshifter, a mystical fox that can take on human form. At this time, a shapeshifter is what you need to become. All too often, we restrict and limit ourselves by embracing rigid labels, definitions, and ideas of who we are and who we are meant to be. From one moment to the next, you are always the person you are meant to be. But if you open yourself to growth, you can become more like the Kitsnu. The more tails you have, the more powerful and wise you become. We've got a lot of foxes in the last couple days. That's pretty crazy. Okay, now we got one more. See yourself in nature, and this is a beautiful card. And you got a little nature creature right there. You are born of man and woman, but humanity is born of the natural world. Now is the time to reconnect. Look out into the natural world, explore your world, and you will see who you are. Peel away all judgment and dogma. Born of man and see your truest nature mirrored in the beautiful world around you. See that your emotions are like the weather and that your senses reach into the sky and earth like the branches and roots of the tree. See yourself in nature and nature within yourself. I like that. So far, I really love this reading. I love every reading. My husband says, you love every reading. Well, I know because I'm channeling the right messages for us all. And I can feel things coming, and I know it's coming. So we really have to get balanced. Lady, enjoy growth and reap rewards. Reap what you have sown and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Grow and expand in all areas of your life. Lady is the representation of the teacher in her most fertile form. Inspired by the Empress of the Tarot, she is an abundant, bountiful, and creative being. She is closely connected to nature because it is her child. She represents maternal energy and has more than enough love to give all who needs nurturing. Yet she is a representation of the teacher Venus, too, and yearns for a rich relationship with her counterpart, the Lord. In this card, she holds an apple. Its seeds form a perfect pentagram, which in paganism represents the five elements of life. Fertility, growth, and abundance are all imminent when the lady arrives in your life. All the seeds you have planted are coming to life, and there are plenty more rewards to come. In a material sense, this card can represent financial security and comfort. It shows that there will be more than enough to go around. If you are making business deals or setting intentions to create financial growth, this card indicates a considerable amount of momentary success. The lady can also usher in other forms of abundance, opportunities, marriage, proposal, and even the birth of a child. She will help you respect nature and connect with its forces in order to have a genuinely supported journey through life. I love that card. This, if you listen to that reading again and listen to that one message on that card, uh, abundance are all imminent. And it said there's will be more than enough to go around. That is what I've heard. When the gold is released to us, all of our debts will be wiped out and the gold will be given to the people, back to the people, because they've been stealing our money for so long. So I can't wait for that. And I'm looking forward to it. Not because of the abundance, because that's when the cures come out. And I've noticed they haven't been spraying in the sky. So let's cross our fingers on that. Eagles see from a higher perspective. We have to really look at the perspective. We all have unique and different perspectives. Remember that. Look at things from a different angle, fly higher and see new possibilities. In animal medicine, both Native American and Celtic, the eagle draws its power and strength from the sun. It is a powerful, strong, and courageous guide, which is able to see for miles. It approaches all things with intelligence, grace, and poise, and has the capacity to make a plan from a higher space before putting it into action. When the eagle card appears in a reading, it shows that you have a real ability to take things higher and to move beyond the limitations of your ego and your selfish desires. Eagle medicine swirls around you, encouraging you to recognize that your views or visions may be limited at this time. Is there a chance that your own desperation, needs, or ego could be blocking you from seeing the potential in your current situation? If there are other people involved, you are being guided to see things from everyone's perspective. If you are feeling the need for something to change, how can you take the higher road? Know that if you have intentions that aren't for the highest good, it will only hold you back. Eagle medicine can help you change this. The eagle brings the energy of healing and love directly from the heart of Father Sky and invites you to do all things from a place of love. Remember that, because earlier you had Father Sky. I love these cards because I know we're on the right. Gateway of Light Activation, Oracle. And that was Angels and Ancestors Oracle that I just pulled from. Akashic Stargate, aligned with purpose, crossroads, no wrong path, because it's your choice. A stargate is a portal that can take us through space and time to a whole other universe. It's based on the concept of the Einstein-Rosen bridge, or what is also known as a wormhole. Whether a speculative structure linking different points of space, time is created. In spirituality, a stargate is less about traveling on the physical three-dimensional level and more about making progress in the spiritual. A feature of many spiritual traditions is the idea that all of us have a stargate in our heart that connects us with the central lattice of consciousness, the divine matrix. The Buddha acknowledges we were the universe, while Jesus said the kingdom of heaven is within you. The Akashic Stargate transports us to a space where we are given the opportunity to make a decision to accelerate the realization of our life purpose. Whenever the Akashic Stargate is presented to you, it's because you're at a critical point on your journey. You have the opportunity to move in a particular direction, and you have to make a decision. This can feel overwhelming, and you may be waiting for someone or something to make the decision for you. But you aren't here to walk a path that was set for you. You were to walk a path that you have chosen. The next phase of your journey cannot unfold until you decide which way to go. Know that whatever direction you take and whatever decision you make, you'll always be on the right path. No matter how you get there, you'll always end up in a similar space. Also know that purpose isn't about doing your duty. It's about living life and experiencing joy. That's a great card. Okay, we got the Divine Master. We're almost done here. Kuthumi, initiatory experience. Your current situation is initiating your gifts. Master Kuthumi, or Kutomi, I think Kutomi is easier, also known as KH, that's even easier, was one of the original Ascending Masters. His name was given to protect the identity of a highly influential man from Punjab region who is known to have encouraged the Maharaja of the time to reclaim his spiritual path. Now he is the keeper of the golden ray of wisdom, a divine energy that can be invoked to help us tune into the mysteries of the universe. KG is evolved soul working closely with the earth and appears to anyone who is ready to move forward on their spiritual path. This divine master acts as a spiritual doorkeeper, somewhat like an energetic bouncer, holding space so that those embarking on the spiritual path can enter deep transcendental state and be protected from lower vibrations. This is a time to take your intentions, plans, and gifts to the next level. It's time to stop playing small and think beyond where you are now. If you have held back on dreams, intentions, or plans, allow yourself to start moving forward in life you want for yourself. Cosmic energy is surrounding you now, holding sacred space for you to delve deep into yourself in order to uncover gifts, talents, abilities, and more. The situation that you are moving through is very important for your life's path. Know that any limitations, challenges, or fears that are rising up are opportunities for you to fully show up and shine. Be aware that adversity is actually an opportunity to learn and teach. Know that there are no mistakes in the events that are unfolding for you now. Instead, there is a sacred plan based on the prayers, intentions, and visions you have and for yourself, your life, and your spiritual path. Oh, I can't wait till that happens. Let's see. We've got Human Spirit Oracle, and this is our good, fun one. We got private, no entry, restricted area, Private property, no trespassing. That's on this. Bound for boundaries. Cross this line, I dare you. It's time to put your fences, set boundaries, and keep them in place. Now is the time to know what your boundaries are. Sometimes we do things to please people or avoid conflict. It's acceptable to close your gates and say no or no more. Everyday situations sometimes have us stretched at our boundaries, whether at work or at home. This can leave you feeling uncomfortable. It can leave you feeling somewhat resentful, or perhaps even leave you feeling like everybody's doormat. You have permission as the captain of this ship to recognize this moment and steer clear of it. Captain, my captain. Yeah, that would be really cool. Okay, this has been a great reading for easy like Sunday morning, and I hope everybody has a really magical Sunday. And I love everybody. May every step in your journey be magical. What? Just be you.